first come to you when you heard the word international school?
Multicultural.
Does study in a international school change you?
Yes.
What way and how?
It makes me become more confident and makes me go out of the box.
Does people look at you differently when they know that you are international school?
No, not really.
Are there any problems within the international school that you were in? Some problems like inequalities, discriminate, or like changing cultural, make you lost your like real identities and languages.
Yes, for the change, because right now, because I'm doing so much English, I'm forgetting like Chinese before, so that's probably a bit of a problem.
Are you confident in your future by studying in international school?
A bit more than in the public school.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, what word first come to you when you heard the word international school?
I don't know. There's not a single word. Probably Australian.
Australian? Okay. Okay. There are many international schools out there. Do all international schools have the same style and environment?
No. For a start, they all offer. I don't know. There's a lot of different curriculums. There's a lot of different ways of running a school, and the international schools reflect diversity in society.
Do you believe students have a brighter future by attending in an international school?
It probably depends in what country they're studying in. I don't think in Australia it would make much difference whether they're attending an international school or a non-international school. In Vietnam, I think it opens up a lot of possibilities. Probably also closes some doors as well, but it certainly opens up a lot of possibilities in terms of if students desire to study and live overseas in the future.
Okay. Do you think that international school is better than public school?
It depends what public school you're referring to. There are some fantastic public schools. I can't talk about Vietnam. I don't know anything about the public schooling in Vietnam. In Australia, there are some fantastic public schools. There are also some fantastic international schools all around the world. So I don't think you really have to be comparing two direct schools to answer that question.
Because international school is a very it's a very broad environment, it's a very global environment where like a lot of cultures are mixing together, and we learn a lot of different languages and experience a lot of things in many ways. But the difference, we realize there are patterns of difference between public school and international school. That sometimes international school they teach a lot of classes which public school don't teach, like global perspective, for example. So do you think it's a good thing to public school have in global perspective classes like international school?
Yeah, look, I think one of the real advantages over many international schools and many compared with public schools is that is the internationalness of the school, and the fact that students are therefore exposed to a much greater variety of thinking and different perspectives. And I think it's really important in the world that people do accept and understand that not everybody thinks the same and there isn't just one way of doing things. So I think global perspectives is an important subject for that sort of thinking.
Okay, thank you. What word first came to you when you heard the word international school?
International?
Yeah. Alright. Does studying in an international school change you?
Yeah, it's changed the way that I think of people. Like, I think of people as more universal kind of
everyone's different. Whereas in Australia, everyone's kind of got the same mindset because they've all grown up in the same town. But here, everyone's got a different story.
Does people look at you differently when they know that you are an international school student?
Yeah, they ask me if I can speak Vietnamese.
Okay. Are there any problem within the international school that you're in? Like, is it changing you, like your identity, your culture and traditions, or is there any discriminations or bullying in the environment?
Well, there's no discrimination or bullying, I have to say, because everybody is really different, so it's hard to gang up on a single person. And as a person, it's changed me because now I listen to a lot more international music. I made more friends that are multicultural, and I've really become more exposed to different cultures, whereas like in Australia, I'm the same person.
Have you ever studied in a public school? No.
But private school girl.
But do you think that international school have more advantage than?
Yes.
In what way and why?
In the way that it kind of shapes you to be a better person because you become a lot more accepting because you meet a lot of people from different cultures. Whereas, I mean, I'm not bagging on public schools, but in public schools it's kind of a lot more of a secluded, exclusive environment. Rather in international schools, everybody's kind of everywhere. It's like everyone is equal, you know?
Thank you for your answers.